On the radar, radio boss Hardbody Kiotti. You know today had to happen. You know today has been a train that has been on the tracks for a very long time. One time, everybody please welcome to the show, Mr. 1501 Carl Crawford.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's going on, man?
Man, so it's scary knowing you're gonna go viral before you even start, right? But,
yeah. Nah, it ain't scary.
All right, let's start from the top. Now, I'm gonna start from the recent top, not the top of the top. Let's start with the recent top.
Right.
Online, I saw something that said that you were about to switch occupations and become a professional boxer. That's what I saw. It said something about you and a childhood friend having a one-on-one in a closed, confined space. That's what I saw online.
Right. Yeah, you saw that. You know, I don't got no history or no training or no, nothing in boxing. You know,
okay.
I just feel like, a career change was needed for the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just ask these questions. You can choose to answer or not answer. Why do you want to whoop T-Farris?
I want to, for numerous reasons. But
okay.
For the main one is just just the whole snake stuff that you did. The whole going behind my back, taking my artists away from me, and causing all this. Cause all this stuff y'all see right now that I'm going through is stemming from what he did. You know what I'm saying? And then recently what happened was he jumped in my DM after I made a certain post, and he was talking shit to me in my DM as if he would whoop my ass or something. So after he made his post, which he rarely does. He tried to out me as if I was like talking shit about people around the city, which I wasn't. But after he did that, I just felt the need. We can't. Everybody know I'm not gonna do no street stuff or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the only way I just felt like saying a boxing match was necessary, just so we can get it off our chest. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's the only thing I can see. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing else. I'm a professional athlete. You know what I'm saying? I can't do no street stuff. I can't do none of the stuff that would normally happen to you for the stuff that you did. But
right, y'all know Chainz.
2 Chainz. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, good to see you, brother. Love every time. This is crazy. The kind of stuff that happens in the back room. All right, here we go. So, some people may or may not know. How long have you known T-Farris? Because I'm under the impression that y'all known each other for a long time.
Me and T-Farris knew each other, been knowing each other since we was like 9, 10 years old. We played Little League baseball together.
Okay.
Smoker Jasper, on the north side, East Mount Houston.
Okay.
And it was a special league because it was all black and it was from age 9 to 14.
Okay.
So to have something special like that, it was real rare in the city. We all had this, brotherhood amongst us to where we all liked each other and we still all get along to this day.
Okay.
So, he took advantage of that with me, and with my trust, I put my trust into him. I thought that, since we came up that way, we played a little bit, this guy would never be, somebody who would turn on me or do something bad to harm me or anything. And it turns out that was just the whole opposite. He used that as a way to get inside me for me to let my guard down, to open up. And then, you had this snake playing the whole time. So, you took advantage of me when I was a weakling in the game, and, I feel some type of way about that.
So, whenever you really started to do 1501 seriously, you did that because T-Farris was supposed to be your partner in the music industry.
He was my partner in the music industry. I wanted to get into the music. I never could find out a way to get in all the way.
Okay.
When he came to Tampa one time with Paul Wall. Okay. And I realized that he was Paul Wall's manager. Okay. Instantly I realized that I had an in into the music business. Okay. So once I saw that, I knew that I'd use him to get into the music industry. When I retired, I called him up. You know what I'm saying?
Two childhood homies, and so, because a part of the reason a lot of people don't understand is, to them, they're like, well, I don't understand how Carl is even in a situation, and T-Farris was his business partner. So to a lot of people, they don't understand how the business would get messed up if Megan was signed to you,
Right.
and T-Farris was your business partner
Right.
/ Megan's manager
No, he wasn't Megan's manager
at that time.
No.
Her mom was the manager at that time?
Right.
Whoa, okay, boom. Let
See
me
what I'm saying?
backtrack.
Exactly. Yeah. but
So
yeah, right.
he was your business partner.
Right. He wanted to be her manager, but the mama was the manager at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, so he was on my side of the table then, you know what I'm saying? And then when her mother died, he jumped to the other side. And I still didn't know he was the manager because I didn't understand none of the business. T-Farris was handling all the business for 1501 at that time. So wait a minute. So because you're saying a lot, I just want to be sure that I'm hearing what you're saying. Yeah.
You're saying that you were new to the business,
Right.
so you trusted your business partner to handle the business for your label, and that's something that he took advantage of.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing. I came in knowing zero about the music business.
Okay.
So I trusted this guy with everything that you know what I'm saying? I trusted him with everything. So he knew more about the business than I did, so I let him handle all that stuff.
Right.
You know, so them early days, what you saw, that was him handling a lot of business, well, all of it pretty much, because all I would do was just write the check whenever he told me it was time to pay for something.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of how we started.
For you, I did hear something online that said, and this wasn't from you,
Right.
but that right now it's back and forth about you financing Megan's career when it started.
Right.
Whenever you met Megan, what point was she at in the game? Like as far as like, do you even remember like how many social media followers she had and different stuff like that?
When we met her in the game, she had probably over 100,000 followers, like 120 followers,
Okay.
120,000 somewhere around
Okay.
there. So I can't remember the exact number.
Right.
But yeah, it was somewhere around that number. But like I say, we came, you know what I'm saying? I understand she had the cipher that they act
Right.
like was just such a great thing, you know what I'm saying? Which it was cool about a little wetness, but nobody really knew Megan Thee Stallion until I brought her around the money. You know, I'm putting her around the athletes. You know, we spending the big bread. We staying at the major hotels. We making it look good. You know,
Right.
we flying on jets. You know what I'm
Right.
talking about? We doing all this stuff. This is when people start to really, you know what I'm saying, recognize. And then they know you hanging with a person who just, came out for a contract of signing $150 million, you know what I'm saying? So all that is playing into the Megan Thee Stallion hype, and they want to act like that had nothing to do with nothing. Sure, everybody that I knew didn't know Megan at all. So she claims that everybody know who she was. Nobody that I hung with knew who she was, you know what I'm saying? And when I was trying to tell them who she was, it was like, man, what you doing? What's going on, bro? What
Right.
you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I was going through early on.
How much money do you think you spent? And you don't gotta give me no exact figures. Don't give me exact figures.
Yeah.
Even if you know, don't tell me exact figures. Just ballpark figure, breaking a new artist. How much money do you think you spent?
Well, I mean, like they say, it take about $250,000 to $300,000 to break a new artist.
Okay.
But we definitely spent all around. Once everything we was doing, we definitely spent up to 7 figures. You know what I'm saying? Breaking Megan. So, we was doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that meaning like strip clubs, throwing money every time after a show, hotels, staying at the best ones for a week long, studios. You know what I'm saying? Putting everything together.
All that stuff costs.
Yeah, that stuff costs.
All that stuff costs.
And if you think I'm lying, ask DJ EXO. I mean, not EXO, but DJ Chose. He was there to witness it when I took all of them out to Atlanta for a week. You know what I'm saying? Ask him what that spending was like.
So here goes my question. Here you go, y'all. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna load this up.
Yeah.
Let me hit this turkey leg drink real quick. Lynn, put my order in to go, because we might have to leave after I ask this question, Lynn.
And they gonna lie and say, no, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. But it's like, man, all my stuff is documented down. You know what I'm saying? All my stuff is records. Receipts.
I be online sometime, right?
Yeah. Me too, man. Me too.
And I be looking at comments. And people be just be saying anything on there.
Yeah.
People don't understand why, if T-Farris was the disruptive part, they don't understand what your issue is with Megan.
Right.
What is the problem with Megan?
See, this is the funny part. Before the picture that she took with Rock Nation with Jay-Z,
Okay.
me and Megan never had no problems. I literally didn't understand what was going on. To this day, I haven't spoken to Megan since that picture came out.
You are lying.
This is what people don't understand. We literally on tour, and I'm about to go meet them up north. You know what I'm saying? I'm like thinking everything is, I got the best life ever. You know what I'm talking about? I literally see the picture when I get out the plane, and it's like, I'm shocked, of course, so I respond to a couple of people in the comments that I probably shouldn't have said nothing to. I said, you know what I'm saying? You know how they is. They took those little comments like, oh, you talking shit, you know, Carl, you know, woo, woo. And they used that as a reason to be mad at me. Other than that, to this day, I never had a problem with Megan. How could you have a problem with somebody that you never told no to? You know what I'm saying? I never told her no for nothing. Anything she ever wanted, we got it. Hey, I even bought T-Farris a truck just to drive her around Houston in. Cadillac. Go to the Cadillac dealer downtown and ask them, who bought a T-Farris a truck? You know what I'm saying? Just to drive Megan around. That was a mistake because now they all close. Now they talking. Now they just.
Now they in your truck making deals.
Now they plotting on you. Now they talking about what's gonna happen. Now you sitting in the back seat of some shit you paid for. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping because you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping because I'm like, yo, whatever. I'm rolling with it. It's still no problems. We on radio. You know what I'm saying? Everything going good. You know? So I'm just like, shit. They always say, well, what was the problem? The only reason why you see me go back and forth with Megan is because she talks so much shit on the internet. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like, nah, bro. Like, I'm not finna just let you keep talking crazy to me. And I know you lying about everything. It's cool. But yeah, people can say stuff back to you, Megan. Like, you have no history of, like, beating nobody up. You know what I'm saying? Or getting on nobody's ass. You don't got no history of this stuff, but now you want to get on the internet and act like you so tough. You know what I'm talking about? And then I can't even really say what I really want to say because the first thing you're going to hear is, oh, you talking shit to a female. Well, look how this female talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And we supposed to just let her, like, say whatever because she Megan Thee Stallion? Nah, she know it don't work like that down here. So, you know, that's what it is, bro. You know what I'm talking about. You know it don't work like that down here.
Let me hear
we're gonna say something back. If you say something, we're gonna respond. Don't say nothing. See, they just have the power of the big media. They get it out there first. They know if a celebrity says something, everybody's gonna believe it, no matter whether it's a lie or not. Everybody gonna run with it. You know what I'm saying? To this day, we walk around here and people are like, man, why you taking that girl money? I'm like, what? Why I'm taking her money? All right, don't worry. Just wait. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't want my apology from everybody, the whole city of Houston. Everybody that always said I did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm like, it probably ain't been nobody in the history of the game got treated how they treat me, how they tried to, like, rob me of something so fast before it even took off. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even let me even enjoy nothing with the Stallion. They like, soon as it was like blew up, right, they was like, hell no, this dude came from another lane. You know what I'm saying? He made it look easy. Like, nah, we want that. You know what I'm talking about?
The average artist in a new deal gets maybe 8 to 10%. Like,
exactly. And then the thing is, people don't understand, it's the profit share. Like, the artists really don't even get none of that. You know what I'm talking about? They don't even really get none of that at all. So when people saying, oh, 40% wasn't enough, how about 0% or something? Because that's what she really supposed to got in that area. It should have been like 40% of the other stuff, royalties and all that. You know what I'm saying? But we gave her we gave her 40% of the boss table. You know what I'm talking about?
So what made you comfortable enough to give her 40%?
I didn't do the contract. This is another thing people don't understand, and this is why I hate when people are like, you tried to give her that dirty contract. Listen, I was just into the game. You know what I'm talking about? Her mother did her contract. Her mother and T-Farris. Her mother was an ex-rapper. Her mother knew the business. Yeah. So she already been down this road already. Right. And did contracts. So now you blaming your mother because I didn't do it. And then her and T-Farris, they came up with all the terms together. You know what I'm saying? They brought it back to me. T-Farris was like, it's done. I'm like, okay, so what's going on? This, that. Cool, bro. At the time, I don't give a fuck what the contract looked like, bro. I just wanted to get in the business and have an artist so bad that was good man, they could have took everything if they really wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Because I just didn't know. I just didn't know about contracts. I didn't know about nothing. I'm the same way she claimed to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm really the person who really didn't know because, hey, listen, the people that, you know, consult me,
right.
And the people that's over me that know the business,
right.
Hey, I'm the laughing stock of the community. Then you gave her 40%, boy. You showing love, my nigga. But you boy, you showing love, but you show love, bro. Like I'm the laughing stock of my little circle. So it's like, hey, bro, don't try to. And the hot powers, they know, everybody know, but it's like, you know, the industry making so much money off of her right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to keep that going. You got to keep it looking right. You got to keep everything looking cool. I get it. The industry done made about $400 to $500 million off her. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't make mine. You know, and so that's the only thing. You know, it's like, shoot, the only good thing I've got so far out of this is just learning all the stuff about the business that this situation is making me learn, like, every little thing. Right. Now, I'm not sure if they teaching her over there, because it just seems like she still don't know shit. But I'm learning so much just on this crazy side that when I do get another artist of that caliber, you know, I'll be better equipped to handle it.
How do you want this situation to end? What would be a happy ending for 1501 in this scenario? A
1501 happy scenario is just to be that they give me what's mine, and she take what's hers. Okay. It's real simple. I don't want nothing that's not mine. You know what I'm talking about? Give me what's mine, and you take what's yours. This stuff could have been over with, but y'all don't want people to know that y'all like did some shady stuff in the beginning. I get it. You got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Now look, it's over with. You did it. That's your reputation. Everybody know T-Farris' reputation. He been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But you know, she associated with it. They trying to say, you know, I didn't made her pay for producers early on. I didn't do this crazy stuff that you know, they blame me up of doing, but at the end of the day, you know, I can't even get to court. Why is y'all dragging me along for 4 years? This is going on 4 years. I ain't even been able to get to court one time. If I know what I know about powerful people, when they know they right about something, they gonna spend that money and make sure they draw you and get it over with. You know what I'm talking about? Right. They just dragging me through court, trying to tire me out. You know what I'm saying? Make you spend for years and years and hoping that you just like quit. You know, why you doing that? Because you know I'm going to win when I go to court. That's the only reason why you would keep me out of court. We haven't even been able to go to one thing yet. Now look what happened with the other situation that's going on Tour Lane. They stay getting to court. They stay knowing when they going. I haven't been nowhere to court, not one time.
They said, was it something about a deposition or something?
Yeah, we got now.
But I don't know what it.
That's finally coming, and that's supposed to come in October. Now let's see if she comes. You know what I'm saying? She won't want to come. She don't want to come to Houston because they don't want to sit in a room with us. They talking about we scaring them and all this. We haven't done nothing to y'all. We just want to get what's ours and move on. But you're trying to paint this picture of Jay being a bully, people bullying you guys. Nobody's bullying y'all. Y'all do shady stuff. They just did some shady stuff. We just found out that our publishing deal, which she splits, you know, we have a percentage, she have hers, but they went and told Universal that she went and told Universal she owns 100% of the publishing. They gave her the whole check, you know what I'm talking about? So it's like, damn, now you stealing from me, you know what I'm talking about? Now you finna owe me for that too, but it's like shady stuff like that is always happening. And as soon as they get caught with their hand in the cookie jar, they go to the media and they twist it like I did something. And I'm not media savvy, so of course I just respond back to whatever. And now it's like, you know, I always look bad in the media. But I don't care as long as I get to express myself and say what I need to say. The people that need to know will, you know what I'm saying, understand what I'm saying.
Man, let's talk about a few new artists before we slide out of here, because you're still doing a lot. You're still moving forward.
Oh, yeah, I'm moving forward, you know, and I want to say, like, one thing about that, I know we're going to move on, but, you know, she made a comment like, hey, look at your other artists. Look at your other artists. None of them has done well or done as good. Well, everybody can't be Megan Thee Stallion, one. Two, I'm giving opportunities to people who would never have this chance to be, you know, even in the industry or just have the music. Like, I'm giving people the opportunity on their shit. Right. Hey, look, man, don't try to down talk somebody who's giving opportunities when you ain't doing none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just sitting back, you know, trying to collect on being the H-Town hottie.
Why you said H-Town like that?
You know why I said it.
Why
You
you
know
did it
why I
like
said
this?
it?
Why my boy did it with this?
You know
So
why
you
I
got my
said-
camera? Zoom in on mine. Why he did it like this?
Yeah, the H-Town hottie, you know what I'm saying? What we say, I mean, I don't know. I just found out it was San Antonio hottie. Now, which I don't got nothing against San Antonio because I know y'all was getting on me on my page. But at the end of the day,
San Antonio got mad because you said San Antonio?
yeah, I don't got nothing against San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's where you from. You ain't come over here to the 12th grade. You know what I'm saying? You did 1 year high school here, and then you went to the college or whatnot. Come on, man. Y'all know the rules here, Houston. You got people here trying to like defend that shit. You know, tender dicks want to motherfucking say something to me. You know what I'm saying? When I would never say nothing to nobody about their business. And I'm like, damn. So this girl, y'all know if this was some nigga in the street that y'all was arguing with and the terms was the same, the first thing y'all be doing is saying, man, that nigga ain't from right here, he ain't nigga. But now all of a sudden, because it's a superstar and you can get clout from this shit, oh, she from dead end. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. But all right, if that's how y'all do it over there, that's how y'all do it. We won't do no shit like that off Hardy Street. I know that.
But her manager from over there.
Huh?
And her manager from over there?
Her manager who? T-Farris?
He from y'all block?
Nah, T-Farris from Homestead.
Okay.
T-Farris from Homestead. Everybody,
I ain't know. I just when you say Lil
T-Farris ain't
League,
from
in
Hardy
my
Street.
mind.
Yeah, T-Farris from Hardy Street. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, yo, don't let this girl like twist up people like, man, we all trying to work and put the city on and do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it's a spat between us, bro. Don't get in our business. You know what I'm saying? Like we do stuff on the side, on our side of the stuff, but
Right.
it's like, man, bro, this personal between us, man. You know what I'm saying? This cut real deep. Millions of dollars at stake. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't like no hundreds of thousands of dollars. This millions of dollars that this girl owe me that don't want to pay and trying to get out of it right now.
Well,
Yeah, so that's just the real. And they gonna find a way to take these bits right here and flip it to where I look like the sucker on you know, online or whatever, but I don't care because y'all feel me right here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? They just know how to take it and they gonna, oh, he's still talking about Megan. Why he keep her name out her mouth? Well, how about you pay me my money? You know what I'm saying? How about you pay me my bread? How about you just get all this stuff over with? You think I want to wake up every day dealing with this stuff, having this cloud over my head? I'm ready to move on. Shit, I'm tired of talking about Megan Thee Stallion. Trust me.
boy, this like the record label version of Blueface and his girlfriend. Boy,
Yeah.
this is just so crazy to me right now. I just,
Yeah,
Lord,
bro.
somebody, y'all
Yeah.
please get this over with
Yeah,
so we
man,
can
we
have
want
our
it over with.
timelines
We
back.
want to do, bro. We want it over with. We want it over with. But they hell bent on trying to embarrass me, trying to like, you know what I'm saying, run me into the ground because I speak out. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody in the industry talk about Megan or say nothing or talk to her like I do because they so afraid of losing. You know, they're afraid of the Rock Nation people blackballing them or whatnot or her not getting a verse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Like, I ain't scared of that shit, because guess what? At the end of the day, y'all blackball me, and I got to get up out this bitch. It's time to go teach T-ball now. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go. It's time to go.
He said no problem, nigga. Eat.
Oh, my bad. It's time to go play. It's time to go coach Little League. It's time to go coach my sons, whatever. Like, I don't got to depend on, I ain't got to worry about, like, no big time person trying to blackball me out the game, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Because if they do, I got other options. So I can be a loose cannon in this, and say what I want and feel, and not have to worry about like, oh man, they gonna blackball me. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You got into the music industry for what? What is the goal?
I got in the music industry because at the end of the day, I love the Houston culture like we all do. You know what I'm saying? And I know that, you know, this was like a quicker way to help black people. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of black people don't play baseball, which I still want to help black people play baseball, but it's not that many. So I went to where I felt like it was a bunch of black people. You can help a lot of them at one time. And I felt like this was something that I can do right here. So I came into the music. You know what I'm saying? It's exciting every day. You got a chance to make people get their new dreams, you know, follow their dreams.
For sure.
And, you know, change people's lives. That's what it was all about, changing lives.
Come on.
Yeah,
You can't be mad at that, man.
yeah.
Man, I definitely appreciate the time, you know, Carl Crawford sitting with me right now. Here go the funny thing. And I wasn't even going to share this. I wasn't going to share this at first because, you know, a lot of stuff that happened behind the scenes would never make it front scene. But, man, it was a real time where me and Carl didn't necessarily see eye to eye, but it's just because we didn't know each other. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so for us to even be at this point now, I always tell people like, man, you got to be able to have those conversations. You know what I'm saying? Because again, the stuff that he heard and the stuff that I heard, I'm like, fam, I
don't even know what he talking about. I'm like,
what
bro.
are you talking about, fam?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
However the signals got crossed. Well, we know how the signals got crossed now.
Big boy, T-Farris, he does what he do. He calls division between people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look how he made a post. He added James Harden, Jay Prince Jr., Slim Thug. Like, look at all the people this dude T-Farris added on his page and said all I do is talk shit about him. I just retired from baseball. I don't even know these niggas really that good shit. You know what I'm talking about? So the only way I know stuff about him is because you telling me. I moved this guy in my house for a whole year. This dude don't do nothing but talk like a female. You know what I'm saying? And that just show you right there, bro, when you like added and brought other niggas in our business again, that just show how you like to create division between black people. I'm not about that. I'm trying to work with everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, South Walker, I ain't mad at you, bro. I still want to work with you and do stuff. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much anybody that's got something going on around the city, I want to work with. Because at the end of the day, you know, I know a lot of people, you know, they look at me for whatever reason, like whatever reason why they don't like me, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I came here to help as many people as I could. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna continue to do that. I ain't gonna let a couple of few sour apples spoil it for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, sure, I just feel like we all should have been working together. That's why I came back here. You know what I'm saying? That's a dream that I had. Just imagine if we was all getting along with Megan, South Walker, what we got going on, just the whole city. If it was just all good, bro, like, you know, it'll just be different. You know what I'm saying? And I just hate it that niggas don't see that. I just hate it that I don't see it. Or they just feel like certain people shouldn't be like the person doing it. You know, I know they feel like I already like had everything. You know what I'm talking about? That's what they say. They say, man, why you come over? He want to retire and come over here and do what we do, and he want to come over here and retire and do what we do.
They mad because you trying to get some money?
I'm like, but don't Jay-Z got a baseball agency where he signed players too?
Yeah,
you know what I'm
sports
talking
agent,
about?
Rock Sports.
Goddamn,
yeah.
we can't be versatile. Our profile, you know, our portfolio can't be like,
yeah,
you know, diversified. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, shit, bro. Don't get mad at me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just try to jump on board and like be successful the best way you can, cause you know, homegirl, you know, I just would have never saw this coming with Megan, like I said, because sorry, y'all. I never saw this coming with Megan. It was such a blind side because we didn't have no problems. You know what I'm talking about? We didn't have not one.
That's crazy.
Actually, if you ever get a chance, say, hey man, what did C do to you before? Like what did he do? You know, they ain't gonna even be able to give you no answer because I never did nothing to you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, I never did nothing to her. So, that T-Farris will come up with a story though, y'all. He got a big, like, movie-like imagination. You know what I'm saying? So he'll come up with something, and they'll make it sound so true. You know, but at the end of the day, it's all a lie, man. I was always genuine. Wanted to see him do well and her do well because, you know, when I came back home, he was pretty much homeless. You know what I'm talking about? Like really, you know, wasn't taking showers and doing all kind of crazy shit. And I was just like, you know, I couldn't believe that this guy used to manage Powerwall and Mike Jones, and he on his ass like this. You know what I'm talking about? I just didn't think that was right. So it was, I put that as just like one of my things to do.
Right.
To, you know, shit, man, to help him out, bro. Because I would want him to do that for me if it was me. Plus, he played in my back park with me. So it's just like, damn, bro, how you like turn on a nigga that like, you preach all this loyalty stuff that you was doing when we was alone. And then, you know what I'm saying, as soon as you had an alley, you turned on me, you know. And I just, you know, for whatever reason, God's letting him enjoy the success with Megan right now. But, you know, got to think that at some point, you know, you're going to reap what you sow. Yeah.
Bible said rain on the just as well as the unjust.
Yeah.
That's Bible. I ain't, you know. For me, we definitely want to continue to give artists opportunity. So I'm about to roll out this King of the City challenge, and we're gonna find a upcoming artist.
Okay.
And we're gonna get them bragging rights, cause boys do a lot behind bragging rights now.
Right.
But I just want to make it all the way right for them. I think we get an upcoming artist. I don't know. I don't know. See, in my mind, I don't know if I'm thinking single deal. I don't know if I'm thinking something. We got to do something to help empower these upcoming artists. Give them bragging rights. Like, we're gonna make it a big.
Yeah, and it don't have to be such a thing where because in Houston, our problem is once something get competitive, it gets dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find a let everybody know.
Listen,
you know what I'm talking
but
about?
if we don't change the narrative, it'll never change.
Right.
So we gotta control the narrative and say, hey, listen. For us, the same way the WWE got Royal Rumble, and next season y'all will be able to do it again to see who's at the top of the hill, or the same way the baseball, basketball, football has the playoffs. That comes around every year at the same time.
Right.
We just set up something in our city to where, hey man, whoever's the livest, not behind no politics, whoever's the livest, us key people in the city gonna come behind and help push them.
Right.
Let's get them love for 90 days. Let's come together 90 days and push them forward where they need to be.
That's hard.
All using their resources. Like, hey, listen, it's a lot of artists working, but Scooby-Doo Jones, I don't know why I just came up with the name Scooby-Doo Jones. Scooby-Doo Jones got the most jamming song, and we just do what we can do for 90 days to help Scooby-Doo Jones.
Yeah.
I just feel like if we do it like that, I feel like it will kind of help break some of the,
give them a nice little push, jump start. You know what I'm talking about? Now you can't, unless you know what I'm talking about, unless an artist signed to something, of course you don't want to just go crazy with them. But like you said, that's a good idea. Give them a little push start, and if they live shit, that's all they should need right there.
Boom.
Yeah.
Now, if they like the way that we push them and they want to come sign or they need help past that, then we do business.
Yep, exactly.
But if they don't, cool. We gave them a 90-day.
They can't say, oh, the city don't.
The city don't mess with, right? Because that be what they say.
Yeah,
they be like, man, y'all don't never give nobody a chance.
Man,
you know what?
Time, don't show no love. I was like, bro, it's like you gotta kind of crank it up a little bit.
We gonna crank them. We gonna turn. Lynn gonna let them use the cars for the video. No, Lynn, why you walking off? Lynn, come back. Yeah. Okay, y'all can't get none of Lynn cars.
Yeah.
Y'all can't get none of Lynn cars for the video. Let him use Carl Crawford.
Hey man, that's a
look.
You better do that, boy.
Right,
real. They gonna be talking about it ain't there.
Hey man, one thing that I will say before we get out of here, even on top of everything that was said, you still said, hey man, I still want to see them win. Regardless of what's going on, I just want what's mine. And I want them to get what's theirs. But let's stop dragging it out. That's what I heard.
Man, listen, that's all you want. That's all it is. If they want to see me down for some reason, I never said I want to see her career go bad or anything bad about them. I said I just want what's mine. Why y'all trying to keep, why you trying to keep what's mine away from me? Because you feel like I'm gonna get that little. You know what? It don't take much for me to do a lot. So if I get a lot, I'm gonna do a whole lot. You know what I'm talking about? And I feel like that's how they holding me. But at the end of the day, man, the city tired of this stuff. We tired of it, and maybe they might use this as another way to keep pressing. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep fighting.
You just said you want to see everybody win.
I do.
Want some money.
But see, you gotta think. They got lawyers sitting there saying, "Oh, they getting tired. Oh yeah, nah, we ain't in this shit right now. We gonna keep it going. Another 2 years in the court. Let's go. We got a tab over here. We got $1 billion tab over here that just gonna get on your ass until we tired, until you run out. So that's what I'm up against right now. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, that's what it is. So I just gotta hope that one day it's over with. But I'm gonna keep telling my story. I'm gonna keep saying my side because when you be quiet, they definitely gonna control you in the narrative. That's when you really out of there. So when people saying, why you always said no? I tried to be quiet. I was quiet like the first year, and y'all fucking handled my ass. I'm talking about had people just thinking I was the worst person ever. Until I just started speaking out is when people started to oh, well, I kind of understand his side a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And as people started understanding a little bit more. But like I said, at the end we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Man, definitely looking forward to the end of this traumatizing saga for all of us in our timelines all across America. I'm Radio Boss Hardbody, Kiotti, live from the Backroom. We'll see you guys next week.
We'll see y'all on the Shade Room.
Straight like that.
what's up, y'all? It's Carl Crawford. I'm here with Kiotti, and we live from the back room, and we just did a dope interview.